Anticipation is building for Hollywood's biggest night, from historic Asian representation on and off camera to comeback stories of the nominees. Tonight, everyone will be looking for surprises, and not the kind that involve physical altercations. The talk after last year's show was less about the award winners and more about the viral moment between actor Will Smith and comedian Chris Rock.
Y'all know what happened to me, getting smacked by Suge Smith.
Chris Rock on stage, the 58-year-old legendary comedian performing his first stand-up since Will Smith slapped him at last year's Oscars.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Rock, choosing to avoid all the usual platforms and high-profile interviews, electing to spend much of the past year touring with new material, often working in jokes and reflections on the slap. Saturday night, he let it all out.
The people like, did it hurt? It still hurts.
Rock touching on several topics in the first hour, including racism, Meghan Markle, abortion, and wokeness, saving his jokes about Smith for the end of his set.
Will Smith played Muhammad Ali in a movie. You think I auditioned for that part?
The comedian suggesting Smith's response to his Oscars joke about his wife was more about their relationship than him.
That we all been cheated on. Everybody in here been cheated on. She hurt him way more than he hurt me, okay? Okay?
Since the slap, Smith has repeatedly spoken about the incident, offering several public apologies for his action. And joining us today from L.A. is Tanya Hart, host of Hollywood Live with Tanya Hart on the American Urban Radio Network. She's known to many here in Boston. Tanya is always on the red carpet during award season, and she was backstage last year when the slap occurred. And Tanya, we want to hear your take on the timing of the release of Chris Rock's special and all the other exciting Oscar buzz. So what are people saying about when this special was released?
Well, first of all, I have to say hi, Karen.
Hi, Tanya.
How are you?
Good to
so
see
good
you.
to see you. And thanks for having me here. You know, there have been so many different types of reactions to Chris Rock. Some people think he was brilliant. Some people think it was like, well, he still never apologized. So it's, it can go on. But Chris is so smart. He, of course, timed this, and I'm sure he worked it out with Netflix to do it the week before the Oscars, so everybody would still be talking about it. Well, I went to a press conference yesterday with the producers of the show, and they said, look, we know that we've got to address this. They're going to do it right at the top of the show. Keep in mind, it is Jimmy Kimmel, another comedian. He's going to make some jokes about it, and then they're going to move on, and they're hoping that it won't come up again. Mm-hmm. I think it probably will at some point. I have to say, I was backstage last year when the slap happened. Honestly, I thought somebody had found a bomb in the building. It was that crazy.
Wow.
I mean, I got nervous because it was like, okay, what's happening? What's happening?
Going on?
Somebody put a bomb. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we now know what that was.
Okay. Now, continuing the conversation that we had with our guests in the first segment, great Asian representation and nominees this year. What can you tell us about the ongoing diversity efforts at the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences?
Well, this has been going on about probably maybe 6 years now. When Cheryl Boone Isaac took over as the president of the organization and told everybody that by about this year, we would be where we are. I mean, she planned this out. It was very strategic. And we've seen that plan that she put in place work. This year it's working for the Asian community. Next year, who knows? Maybe, it has worked a little bit for the Latin community. It has worked a little bit for the African American community. But the bottom line is everyone in the world now seems to be on the same page. Even though we may not all agree on everything, but people realize we need to see representation.
Yes, representation does matter.
Representation does
matter.
Now,
you're always on the red carpet, but this year, and maybe in years past, you've been boycotting the Golden Globes presented by the Hollywood Foreign Press. Tell us why.
I boycotted the Golden Globes. Oh, gosh, it's probably been over 20 years now. I used to go. That was how I started out. I think it was the first award show I did, actually. And it was wonderful, and they fed us well, but it always rained, and I always had on those cute, expensive shoes, and I'm like, I don't want to stand out here in my cute shoes. But what happened was the year that, and this has been, 22 years ago? Mm-hmm. Halle Berry, when she won for Monsters Ball, she won the Oscar that year. She won the Golden Globe, but when they sat her and Lee Daniels by the kitchen door. And do you know what it's like by sitting by the kitchen door? People open the door and you could get your head banged in because these people are coming. And I'm like, really?
What's going
And
on?
then what's going on? And then I started looking at the organization and realized there was no representation of anything of any color for many, many years. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to support that. And I didn't. I kept telling people, and they finally got the memo about 2 years ago.
Now, the Hollywood Foreign Press claims that more than 50% of the association's voting committee is now racially and ethnically diverse.
Yeah, as of this year, because they got put off of NBC last year. Yeah, that's what they did. Well, actually, so there are now, I think, 13 African American members, and I don't know what the other representation might be, but I know that there are 13 African American members.
Now, we're going to talk about Angela Bassett's nomination in a moment, but first, you know, that hashtag Oscars So White hashtag really advanced the representation conversation several years back, but you know, it seems that there's a lot to still be done, as two Black women who were expected to be nominated for Best Actress were not. Viola Davis for The Woman King and Danielle Detweiler for Till. We also don't see any women who got nominated in the Best Director category. So has the Academy really done enough to ensure representation and fairness in the nomination and voting process?
You know, it's no. And I'm not even so sure it's the Academy in this case. It's a lot of just the way Hollywood operates. It's still a boys' business. You know, it's the boy town. And even though women keep making strides, and I mean, some of the best films made these days are made by women. You know, like Gina Prince Bythewood this year, who directed Woman King. I mean, how do you not get nominated for directing a movie like that? It's got the action, it's got the adventure. I mean, it's got everything.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah.
But still, she did not do well. And other than the Image Awards and, you know, some of the other award shows that really represent us, that's the only place we saw her come up.
Tanya, is
really
this
too
the
bad.
year for Angela Bassett for her performance in Wakanda Forever?
I hope so, but I've got to tell you something. I'm getting a little nervous. You know, Angela's pretty much taken that category in all of the awards this year. But for some reason, I think the Oscars, Jamie Lee Curtis, whom I love, by the way,
You
has
said
really
you said
gained-
during the break that you think Jamie might
I
walk
think
away
Jamie
with it.
Lee Curtis is going to
Oh
win.
my goodness!
I
Oh my
really
goodness!
do. Keep in mind, people forgot Tony Curtis is her father.
Yeah.
He almost
So
built this town.
she might have that Hollywood favoritism. Tanya, we could talk to you for the entire half hour. There's so much to talk about. Thank you for joining us. Hey everybody, you can catch Tanya on the red carpet this afternoon at AURN Online and on the AURN YouTube channel. And our Oscar coverage begins at 1 with the On the Red Carpet live countdown to Oscar 95. Then at 6:30, countdown to the Oscars, followed by the Academy Awards at 8. You can see it all right here on WCVB Channel 5.